Hello everyone, welcome to Valaxy Technologies. In this video, I am going to show you how to use EFS, how to create EFS and use EFS file system. For this, I am going to follow the steps which is displayed over here. As part of step 1, I am going to create two EC2 instances in two different availability zones, which I already done. Second step, create a security group by opening NFS port for EFS, because EFS internally going to use NFS. And the third step is creating EFS by using security group which created in above step. Fourth step, follow mount instructions to mount EFS on EC2 instance. Once you have created your EFS file system, you are going to get mount instruction. Then as part of fifth step, we test it out on EC2 instances. So if we write something on one EC2 instance, same should be reflected in the other EC2 instance. Let's jump into EC2 console. I have created two EC2 instances as specified, Web Server 1 and Web Server 2. And I'm going to create a security group by opening NFS port for EFS security group. So EFS SG, EFS SG. I'm opening only NFS port over here. I have opened NFS by specifying my VPC, and I'm creating this security group. I have created my security group EFSSG and opened NFS port. Let's jump into our EC2 instances. So if you see here, I have logged into my Web Server 1 as well as Web Server 2. Let's go and create our EFS file system. To create EFS file system, go to EFS service, click on create file system. Select your VPC. My VPC is Valaxy VPC, and we have three subnets over here, and I am specifying my security group name, that is EFSSG, EFSSG, and EFSSG. So I have specified EFSSG, and it can be mounted in three availability zones which are created. Okay, next one. And I'm not giving, if you want, demo EFS. Next thing is disk type, which one do you need? I'm keeping it as a general purpose, and I don't want to enable encryption. And next, create file system. This is how you are going to create your EFS file system. If you see here, your file system is under creation. We'll wait for until it gets created. Okay, meantime we'll follow the mount instructions. If you see here, Amazon EC2 mount instructions, these are the steps you need to follow to mount your EFS. If you open this one, it has given some instructions where you need to install your NFS utilities, but NFS utilities are going to come by default in most of the Unix flavor. So let's go and check it out. Alright, I have logged into my server, Web Server 1 and Web Server 2. Let's follow these mount instructions. As part of this one, we need to install with NFS utilities. Let me execute yum install NFS utilities. And if you see here, you are going to get that it is already installed. And same thing I'm going to do on other system as well. Sorry. Yes, I want to. And if you see here, this is also already installed. Okay. Now I'm going to use to mount my EFS file system. For this, you need to create a directory called EFS. I'm going to create a directory called linked area /EFS. I'm going to create a directory under root, and same thing I'm going to do here, mkdir/EFS. Right? Once you have created, you need to follow this command. I'm going to use this command, and instead of EFS, you need to give /EFS. Okay. So let me paste it out. This /EFS. Now your file system should be mounted on EFS. With the df-h, if I execute, you can see your EFS has been mounted. Same thing I'm going to do on server 1 also. Paste it and /EFS. Let's just check it out. df-h, you can see it is mounted. Now let me switch to my EFS file system, and if I am going to create some files, I could able to see the same files from the server 2. Touch file 1, file 2, file 3. I have created 3 files, and I am switching to server 2. Just jump into EFS, and if I see, I could see file 1, file 2, file 3. And I am trying to write some data from server 2. For that, vi file 1, I'm just opening vi. This is EFS demo, and I just written some data on file 1. Let me switch over here. I haven't written it from here, but cat file 1, if I see, I could able to see the data what was written for server. That is the use of EFS. You can able to mount it on multiple instances which are spread across to multiple available regions within a region. Hope this demo is going to helpful for you. And if you have any questions, you can write in the comment field. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you. See you in the next demo.